Have you ever seen or heard tax-cutting supporters fully explain how cutting taxes actually increases tax revenues? Oh, I've heard the general theory about how cutting taxes stimulates the economy and businesses hire more people to fill the increased demand for goods and services, and with more people working and paying taxes, naturally, tax revenues will increase. But I've never seen an actual formula that proves that theory. So I've come up with my own formula, a formula that actually disproves this very shaky theory, and I also challenge opponents to come up with any formula that backs up their theories. Under my formula, we'll refer to tax cuts as TC, and we'll assume that each and every dollar in those tax cuts goes toward creating new jobs, which we'll refer to as NJ. So that means not even $1 in those tax cuts can be used for savings, for corporate profits, European vacations, or any foreign products like Japanese or German-made cars, because that kind of spending doesn't create jobs here in America. So under my formula, TC or tax cuts equals XNJ or X number of new jobs. So let's plug in a number for TC, any number. For tax cuts, let's say $100 billion. If the average NJ new job pays $50,000, it's easy enough to see how $100 billion in tax cuts at $50,000 per job would equal 2 million new jobs. Next, let's find out how much new tax revenues those 2 million jobs will generate. Using the average federal income tax rate of 22%, that would be $22 billion in NTR, or new tax revenues. Again, that's based on 2 million new workers earning $100 billion or $50,000 apiece. But really, plug in any number for tax cuts and a corresponding number for new jobs, and the same formula holds up. So, when the federal government cuts $100 billion in taxes, it eliminates $100 billion in revenues, and it only gets back $22 billion in return. That's a net loss of $78 billion. And again, that's only in a dream world best-case scenario where not even 1 cent of the tax cut can be saved, used for corporate profits, or spent on European vacations, or foreign-made products that don't exclusively create jobs in America. I'm Bill Jones. That's my formula, and I'm sticking to it. You disagree? Let's see your formula.